Facebook Nation, it's Jana May with Exit Magic City, and welcome. I have the honor of the presence of Dave Pastor of Dad's Carpet Cleaning and Upholstery with the special offer. So, and he's doing some good things. So let's bring him in.
Hey, here I am.
Hey, Dave, how are you?
I'm great. How about yourself?
How are you doing on this gorgeous day?
Well, I'm working, so it's beautiful out.
Awesome.
Yeah, but
So we had a brief
I appreciate you
chat
having me on.
about, oh, sorry, there's a bad delay, isn't there?
I think there is a little bit.
I'll be, okay. We had a chat about um, carpet cleaning and how often you should do it. So you take it away.
Well, yeah, I think we were talking about the carpet mills. They use sort of a broad stroke and say that you should get your carpet cleaned once a year, or really anywhere. They vary, so anywhere from a year to 18 months. But that's a real broad stroke. You're going to have areas in your home that are going to need it more often than that, areas that are going to need it less often than that. And so, someone with, you know, three kids, a dog, and a canary, they're going to need the living room cleaned at least, once every 3 months. Um, at a minimum, the living room, the master bedroom, and probably the stairs. But you have an older couple that both work. They're empty nesters. They're probably not going to need their upper bedrooms cleaned for 3 or 4 years. Maybe even longer. And the living room, the master bedroom, they'll still need to get that cleaned at least once a year. But so it really varies.
Awesome. Awesome. You're looking good on Facebook. It's me who's going like this. So this might be a difficult, ignore me. I'm just going to put Dave up.
That's impossible.
Yeah, ignore me.
You are the host of the
show.
There
we go. Yay. So, tell me about your business. We talked a little bit about that as well. I think you're an awesome businessman and an awesome community member. So,
well, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, like we were talking about yesterday, an idea kind of hit me. We had a client, and she had a really, a pretty, pretty well made rug, and we clean a ton of area rugs here at our facility. But this one had I think her kid had maybe, had thrown up on the rug or spilled something that caused a bright red stain, and whatever it was, permanent, because it was food coloring, which is essentially a dye. And, when dye hits a wool fiber, it's going to do what dye always does, and that's permanently change the color of it. So we had worked. It was really difficult to get out. We got it about as close as we could, but it still was noticeable. And so we shaded it with some other dye to blend it in. It wasn't completely gone, but we got it to look really good. The customer was happy. And anyway, I say all that to say, it sort of got me thinking, when this thing happened, and me and my technicians, we had a talk, and they wanted to work. They didn't want to go on unemployment. And I said, well, all right, as long as you show up, we'll find things to do, and you'll get paid. And so we've been painting the shop and cleaning stuff, and we're doing about as much painting and cleaning as you can possibly do. But anyway, you were still handling work in between there. But so when we handled that with the rug, I thought, you know what, my guys they're working, they're getting paid. We learned, couple of them learned a lot because they had never seen anything like that done. And so I thought, well, I'm going to put the word out there through some really good people, just tap some shoulders. It's not something I would send out in an email or advertise, but just some really good folks that I work with, like yourself. If you have a customer that's got a situation that they normally wouldn't call someone for, a stain that they think is permanent, or a damaged area in the carpet where they think the dog where the dog might have chewed a part of the carpet or something, just anything out of the ordinary that they might not call on, just give us a call. We'd love to take care of it. And there wouldn't be a charge, it would just be something that we would come out and try to take care of. And
did y'all hear that? There won't be a charge for something that they would charge minimal. So, yes, spread the word. And, how do you think your business will be once the shelter in place order is lifted?
We're going to get bombarded. I can't imagine anybody that has spent the last 6 to 8 weeks, at home, with kids and pets and all that, and even without that, not wanting to clean, especially as much as we've kind of become aware of how cleaning is related to health,
Right.
that people are just going to want everything cleaned. And so, we're probably not going to be as well prepared as I would like to be, but in terms of, we just don't have the technicians to handle what's going to come our way. But I have a feeling we're going to be bombarded with work.
So y'all start scheduling, make appointments, and then when will, because they're going to open up some businesses this Friday, correct?
That's what I've heard. It really, a lot of it is going to depend on, how my guys feel and what the situation is. If like we've done work, we've tried to do just empty homes and businesses, and still in full production at our rug facility here. But what we've tried to do is stick with empty homes and businesses. But there's been a lot of situations where clients of ours who, a client called recently. She's pregnant. She wants to make sure, and she's due very soon. And so, we're just going to do what we need to do to help that person, and I mean, of course she wants it cleaned. And I would imagine she's more worried about us being in her home than we're worried about being there. So,
Right.
and same thing, there's been some elderly couples that, I know that they've got to be really cautious. And so if they're inviting us in, we tend to feel like it's probably pretty safe to be in there. So, it's sort of a case by case thing right now, but I think the guys are feeling more comfortable. We're all seeing the numbers go way down. So it
Yeah.
should, within the next few weeks, we should be really starting to open up pretty wide.
Well, Megan said Dad's Upholstery or carpet cleaning is doing business unusual as well. So that's awesome.
Thank you, Megan.
And the floodgates are definitely going to open up for you.
No pun intended, I'm sure. So.
Yeah. Let's not have any fun. And if any of your technicians need gloves and masks, I found them.
Oh, great.
Kusamart and Helena on the counter. It's a bit pricier than what they used to be by a couple of dollars, but yeah, I swiped them.
Yeah.
Nitrile gloves. I'm ready to go to Walmart.
Well, believe it or not, we've used a good bit of our nitrile gloves while we're painting here, so we might be running low.
Yeah, run to Kusamart and Helena, which is awesome.
Yeah.
So Lori says that's great news. Yeah, I really appreciate you, Dave, and all your technicians. And I think the fact that you still have people employed, that you did not let go of anyone, is awesome. Awesome.
Well, they're great guys. I don't want to lose them. And if they could sit home and collect unemployment, and they'd rather work. and
Yeah,
that's the kind of character they have. So they're good guys.
that's awesome. Does anyone have any questions for Dave and carpet cleaning? Clean, maintaining cleanliness is next to godliness, and right now it's very important.
Yeah, yeah.
So I appreciate you. I may like I have previously mentioned, I keep a basket of Mediclean compliments of Dad's carpet and upholstery cleaning. So at all my listings, and I'll tell you what, one showing,
Great.
6 are gone.
Oh
So I'm
wow,
coming back
wow.
with my 1 gallon milk jug to get more
Yeah.
soon. I
God,
gotta go
come
find
get
more.
all you want. Yeah, and
Thank you.
that's for anybody that's listening, anybody that needs some um, disinfectant. Just come
That's
on
right.
down, and we'll fill up whatever you bring.
And bless you for doing that for the community.
Oh, I'm glad to do it.
I appreciate you, and I wish you an amazing day and be safe tomorrow
All right.
with the
Thanks for having
weather.
me on. It's great talking to you again, Janet.
You too. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Oops. There